I have a real fun math story for us to read today. So I know that we haven't done a lot of math stuff. We've done a few things, but we're going to start getting our mind ready to think about math. And I have a really fun story for us. Normally we don't read stories about math, but I found a really cool one. So I'm going to read this book to you. In this book, I'm going to turn my computer so you can see it a little better. You can see me, but I'm going to try to put my book up over here. This book is called Math Curse. And this book is about a little boy and his teacher. I wonder what I might do. His teacher puts a math curse on the class. And I want to show you all of the places that he figures out that he can see math. And he gets really overwhelmed and he ends up thinking about everything as a math problem. And some of these things you may have never thought that you could think of as a math problem. I'm not going to read every page of this story because there is a lot and it's going to be really overwhelming, but I want to read some of the pages to you, so I'm super excited. On Monday in math class, Miss Fibonacci says, you can think of almost everything as a math problem. Then on Tuesday, I start having problems. Oh, man. I wake up at 7:15, and it takes me 10 minutes to get dressed, 15 minutes to eat my breakfast, and 1 minute to brush my teeth. But suddenly, oh gosh, it's a problem. Am I going to make it on time if my bus leaves at 8 o'clock? That's a big math problem to figure out. Oh my gosh, he's having a big problem. I look in my closet and the problem gets even worse. I have 1 white shirt, 3 blue shirts, 3 striped shirts, and that 1 ugly plaid shirt that my Uncle Zeno sent me. Oh my gosh, I have another problem. Now I want to know how many shirts I have altogether. And then how many shirts would I have if I threw away that really ugly plaid shirt? I'm getting a little worried because everything seems to be a problem. I take the milk out for my cereal and I start to wonder, oh my goodness, how much does this carton weigh? And how much cups are in that big old gallon of milk? Oh my goodness, my brain starts to hurt. I don't even bother to take out the cereal because I don't even want to know how many flakes are in a bowl of cereal. I think that would be a lot. Think about a bowl of cereal that you pour of Lucky Charms or of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and wow, counting all of those pieces of cereal would be really hard. Miss Fibonacci obviously put a math curse on me. Everything I look at or think about has become a math problem. I try to get on the bus without thinking about anything, but there are 5 kids on the bus now. There are 5 more kids getting on, and then 5 more, and then 5 more. So how many kids are going to be on the bus at the end? Whew, that's a big math problem. Miss Fibonacci also has this chart of what month everyone's birthday is. And now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what month has the most birthdays? And which month has the fewest? Or why doesn't February have any birthdays? I'm having some big math problems. The whole morning is one problem after another. There are 24 kids in my class, and now I'm trying to think, if there are 24 kids in my class, how many fingers do we have in the classroom? What kind of question is that? He's trying to think about how many fingers are in the classroom. His head's gotta be hurting. Wait, if we can count how many fingers are in our class, I wonder how many tongues are in our class. I'm about to really lose it when the lunch bell rings. I would have never thought to count fingers in our classroom. Maybe when we all get back to school, we might have to count our fingers. Unfortunately for me, lunch is pizza and apple pie. And now I'm confused about how many slices of pizza and how many slices of pie there are and how many people can eat my pizza. In the afternoon, every subject is a problem. In social studies, we're learning about the world. And now I'm wondering how big our school building is and how many steps it takes to get from one side to the other. Oh my goodness. And I'm even wondering how many M&Ms it would take to measure from the front door to the back door of our classroom. Why is he thinking about this? Even English is a word problem. If mail plus box equals mailbox, then does lipstick minus the stick equal the lip? In art, we finally get to relax with connect the dots. Here's my picture. Too bad it turns out this almost looks like a hidden code. I wonder if this could be a hidden code maybe in a different language. Gosh, now he's thinking about codes. Whew, does your brain hurt? My brain is starting to hurt with all these math problems. Math is just a big problem today. Miss Fibonacci says that there are many ways to count. So she asks us how we count. And Russell counts on his fingers. We'll show Russell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Molly says 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Miss Fibonacci says, I always count 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. That doesn't make sense. But on planet Tetra, kids only have 2 fingers. So when they count 1, 2, 3, 10. That doesn't make sense either. And on planet Binary, kids have only 1 finger on each can, so they count 110. Whew. I just don't even know, because where are all the missing numbers? His head's really starting to hurt. We are just about to go home when Rebecca remembers the special birthday cupcakes her mom made. There are 24 kids in the class, and Rebecca has 24 cupcakes. Well, that sounds about right. 24 kids, 24 cupcakes. So what's the problem? Oh, Rebecca wants Miss Fibonacci to have a cupcake too. So everyone is going crazy to try to figure out how Miss Fibonacci is going to get a cupcake. I end up just raising my hand and telling Miss Fibonacci I'm allergic to cupcakes, so she can have mine. I pull out my money. Oh, sorry. I stagger out of school and I'm a math zombie now. I pull out my money. I have a $5 bill, a $1 bill, a quarter, and a penny. And so now I'm trying to figure out how much money I have. I don't know how to add money. And he wants to buy some licorice at the store. So I'm wondering, oh my goodness, is he going to even buy the licorice? Now I'm a raving math lunatic. What if this keeps up the whole year? How many minutes of math madness would that be? Oh my gosh, that would be a big number. How many minutes of math would he have to do for a whole entire year? Whew! The problems are really starting to begin. Oh my gosh, look at this. I dream that I'm trapped in a room with no doors and no windows. The room is covered with a lifetime of problems. I have only one piece of chalk. How do I get out? I'm about to give up when the answers to my problems come true. Fractions! Oh my gosh, you're not going to learn about fractions until you're in like third grade. I break the chalk in half, then I put the two halves together. 1/2 plus 1/2 equals a whole. Whew! Do you see how Miss Strohmeyer had to turn the book in order to read it? I put the hole on the wall and jump out. So he put his two pieces together to make a hole, and he ended up making a hole in the wall, and he jumped out, and he says, I'm free of math. But then I wake up on Tuesday morning at 7:15. It takes me 10 minutes to get dressed, 15 minutes to eat my breakfast, and 1 minute to brush my teeth, and my bus will leave at 8 o'clock. What time will I be ready? Oh, they already did the math for us. He'll be ready at 7:41. 7:41 comes before 8 o'clock. No problem. He's going to make it. He does not have a problem today because he knows that he's going to make it on time. I've broken the math curse. I can solve any problem. And life is just great until science class, when Miss Newton says, you know, you can think of almost anything as a science experiment. Oh, look at his face. His mind, oh my gosh, it has to hurt so bad. He just did so much math in this book. He was thinking about, oh my gosh, he was thinking about all of the clothes in his closets and how he doesn't just look at his clothes. He thinks, oh my gosh, I wonder how many different shirts I have. I wonder if I added all those up. That happened to me this morning because I'll show you. I saw Charlie's basket of toys. You see how this big basket? And I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder how many toys he has in his basket. Anything can be a math problem. They were even counting. They were worried about the time. Something that I think that he didn't talk about was how he can almost see everything as a shape. So one thing that Miss Strohmeyer sees as a shape in her house right now is that door. That's a big rectangle with a small circle for the handle. So anything can be math. Anything that we think of can be something math. So I wonder if you have the math curse now. I want you to look around your house and I want you to think of something that looks like math. Can you go find something that looks like math in your house? Maybe it's how many water bottles you have or how many goldfish are in a bag. But I want you to go find something. Where do you see math in your house? And you are going to find your packet. So remember, this was what we had. This is where chrysanthemum was on the top. We did our heart map. And we are going to find our page that says Math Curse. And I want you to tell me where you see math. So I'm going to write that for you. I see math. You can write this down with me. You can pause the video and copy this down. I see math. You can pause it and copy it down, and then you're going to finish that sentence. I see math, and then you're going to tell me where you see it. So go ahead and click pause if you want to copy this part down, but you're not going to copy Ms. Strohmeyer's whole sentence. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish it. I see math when I look at my door. It is a rectangle. And then I'm going to draw my door to go outside, but I'm going to make sure I add a lot of detail. Like you all even see Charlie laying down there at the door. But this is my door. Hang on, I'm going to show you in just a second. But I'm going to add a little bit more detail after I'm done showing you all. So I see math when I look at my door. It is a rectangle. Now, you probably see math somewhere else. You can count something. You can probably find another shape in your house. You might even think of something else. So you are going to look around and think about where you see math. Right now, I'm looking out my window, and I see a big flower, and I wonder how many petals are on my big flower. So I might go and count all of those. And if I count something, I'm going to make sure I write it on my page and I write how many I counted. So I could say that I see math in my flowers because I have to count my flowers. I can't wait to see where you see math. And I would love to hear what you found. So if you could post on Seesaw and if you could tell me where you see math in your house, I would love to see it. So on Seesaw, there should be an assignment and you will have an activity to where you can show me, you can either take a picture or you can show me a video. You can make a video and tell me where you see math. Does that sound good? All right, my math curse is on you and you guys are ready to go and find some math. I can't wait to see it.